Hey guys, how's it going? Third video in a row. I dropped my keys. Third video in a row. So as you've seen by the thumbnail, or whatever, clickbait, we're gonna be doing a cold start on this John Deere. So in my last video, I was determining whether or not I want to keep this thing. I want to keep it, but I also don't. So, leave it, I asked you guys to leave in the comment section whether, and to say, save the John Deere. And then if you just don't want me to save it, don't comment anything. I don't know if I mentioned that, but, or maybe people will comment, don't save it or whatever. Cause, yeah. Alright, so, this thing hasn't been started in quite a long time. Last time I started it was about a week ago now, but I haven't been riding or anything, so I didn't really want to get it dirty for the, buyer. No, I don't have a buyer yet, but just in case if I did, I just want to keep it as clean as possible. I don't know if I'm going to sell it now, because, I mean, people have been messaging me about it, but then it's like all of them have just gone away from it, so I might keep it, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention in the last video, when I was saying the good things about this one, the good things about the other one steers like way easier than this thing. Like, this thing, even when you're driving it, it's so horrible to steer. Like, it's so hard. I mean, I greased all the things, the joints, to try to get them to be better, but okay guys, here's a cold start. I don't know, I might need two hands, I don't know. Yeah, so let's just, here, hold on, how are we gonna do this? Okay, here we go. Fired right up. Yeah, it smokes a little bit too, I forgot to mention that. I think there's just something in the exhaust. So maybe I'll switch the exhaust, I don't know. But this one does smoke pretty bad. I don't even know why though, like it's probably... So you guys just saw me ride that thing around. Yes, it's very hard steering. By the way, the back end looks pretty nice with them reflectors. But, it's pretty hard steering. See, here's the steering box right down in here. You can see all that grease and the little grease nipple right there. I greased that as much as I could. I greased these front steering joints right here, down right there. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, that one's like extremely easy. Like, even I'll steer this one. Like, I can steer my rider with one hand, but this one I can steer with one hand with ease. Like, even some of these I have to use like two hands just because of how hard it is to steer. This one usually, my rider is usually pretty good. This one I can steer with one hand if I'm driving pretty fast, but like slow I can hardly steer. This thing actually has a brand new battery in it. So does that one right over there, because that battery died. Only like one of the lights works in that one. This one, I'm pretty sure all the lights work in it. Yep, all the lights work in it. Actually, they didn't, I don't think any No, I guess one. No, they didn't even work. No, they didn't work when I got the thing. I had to plug in a wire or two. Then there's this side right here wasn't working, and I flicked it to the middle so it'd look more normal, and then it started working. So they all work now. Maybe in the future I will install actual lights on the back, but these reflectors make the thing look way better. Yeah, they're sticking pretty good. See, I did buy, these reflectors are from Harbor Freight, and I did buy, some lights from Harbor Freight along with some double-sided tape to use for this thing, but then I got too lazy and it was getting too cold, and I just never did. If I had a nice heated shop, maybe I would have, but like give me something to do, but like it was getting cold. I was thinking about installing them the one day that I was cleaning this thing up, then I was just like, I'm just gonna get some reflectors. But yeah, I got that. This thing actually has the rototiller hookup on it too for my rototiller. And this hitch thing is really cool. See, with mine I actually have to unbolt it and everything to get the hitch off, which is kind of a pain. But this is bolted to a bracket that goes on to where the rototiller attaches, which is really cool. So it's like so easy to take on and off, which I really like. Because that was always a pain for me. Well, not because it was heavy or anything, just because it was annoying. I don't know. I like the look of these tires the way they are, but because with these tires you can flip these back ones around, so it gives it a wider stance. Which those ones are flipped around, so it has a wider stance. I like the way the wider stance looks. I feel like it looks more like a tractor. But I almost like this one with the wheels in like this. These are actually loaded tires, if you didn't know. They came loaded. I didn't load them, which was really nice. I honestly hope it's like, yeah, it's definitely windshield washer fluid. The tires are pretty dang soft though and dry rotted, so I may have to do something about that. But like when I swapped the transmission, I had no idea these tires were loaded, so when I pulled it off, it was kind of up in the air, and it like dropped down on my arms, and I was like, holy crap. I didn't ever expected these to be loaded. Usually, people don't usually load smaller tires. I mean, they do, but like, usually it's more on like 4-wheel drive, like bigger tractors. Like, this is just like, I'm pretty sure, well, because the guy before me, he said that this was a pulling tractor, and so I figured, okay, so it shouldn't be too bad. The engine, he said just the engine didn't run, which I think that was a complete and total lie, because he said that the engine didn't run. I brought it home, I cranked it over and put some gas in it, cranked it over, dumped some gas down the carburetor, and it fired up. Then I started driving around, the transmission was bad. So I think he just didn't want me to know the transmission was bad, but I had a spare at least, and I swapped it myself just fine. So I actually felt really good about doing that. That was pretty nice to be able to do that. Hey guys, I'm going to end this video because my battery's about to die. It is blinking at me right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next video. I'm trying to do daily uploads, by the way. But yeah, have a good day, guys.